Once upon a time, in the ancient city of Varanasi, there lived a young merchant named Siddhartha. Siddhartha was known throughout the city for his generosity, wisdom, and compassion. He would often spend his days helping those in need and offering guidance to those who sought it. One day, as Siddhartha was walking through the bustling marketplace, he came across a stray dog lying injured by the roadside. The poor animal was whimpering in pain, its leg broken and bleeding. While many people passed by without a second glance, Siddhartha couldn't bear to see the suffering of the helpless creature. Without hesitation, Siddhartha knelt down beside the dog and gently examined its wound. He then carefully bandaged its leg and offered it food and water. As he tended to the dog, Siddhartha felt a deep sense of empathy and compassion flowing through him. Days turned into weeks, and Siddhartha continued to visit the stray dog, bringing it food and caring for its injuries. Gradually, the dog began to trust him, and they formed a bond based on love and kindness. One evening, as Siddhartha sat by the river, contemplating the nature of suffering and compassion, he was approached by a group of villagers. They had heard of his acts of kindness towards the stray dog and were inspired by his compassion. Moved by Siddhartha's example, the villagers began to volunteer at local shelters, caring for injured animals and providing assistance to those in need. Together, they formed a community dedicated to spreading compassion and kindness throughout the city. Word of Siddhartha's teachings and the compassionate community he had inspired soon reached the ears of Gautama Buddha, who was visiting Varanasi at the time. Impressed by Siddhartha's actions, Buddha sought him out and asked him about the secret to his boundless compassion. Siddhartha humbly replied, "Compassion arises from understanding that all beings, whether human or animal, are interconnected. By extending kindness to others, we alleviate their suffering and cultivate peace and harmony in the world." Buddha nodded in agreement, recognizing the profound wisdom in Siddhartha's words. Together, they continued to spread the message of compassion and kindness, inspiring countless others to follow their example. The story of Siddhartha and the stray dog teaches us that compassion knows no boundaries and that even the smallest acts of kindness can have a ripple effect, transforming lives and communities. It reminds us of the importance of empathy, understanding, and extending a helping hand to all beings, regardless of their circumstances.